Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard Cisneros at your service. Today I will be reading the March 10th Facebook post and I will be making a few comments on it, and I trust it will assist both of us on our journeys. Here we go. The breath as a doorway to peace. Today we practice returning to the breath, the present moment, that holy instant when the past is forgiven and the future is set free. Being that we are God's love's creation, anytime we're experiencing something other than love and its expressions such as kindness, peace, joy, forgiveness, and compassion, we are experiencing the ego's past programming. Judgment of self and others, anger, resentment, and hate are all illusionary creations of the ego, all representatives of our past programming, all representatives that we are somewhere other than within the present moment. Today we use a very short phrase, call it a mantra, prayer, or what you will, to return our minds to remembering who we are and where we belong. Choose your own word, or phrase that you can repeat in one full breath that represents the truth in you. For example, today I will breathe in I am, and breathe out peace. So I breathe in, I am, breathe out peace. Today, whenever I start buying into the ego's solutions to my confusion, I will consciously stop my ego's program response, starve it of my time, energy, and focus, which is its fuel, and return to the breath, that holy instant when we are once again consciously united with God. The breath is one of the many doorways into the present moment. Within the present moment, only love is real. The past is completely forgiven, and the future is forever set free. When we're not being this love that in truth we are, when we're being judgmental, angry, resentful, hateful, revengeful, this helps us remember that we're not within the present moment. So these can become triggers for us to help us make the conscious choice to return to the present moment. We no longer have to judge ourselves or others as not good enough, not spiritual enough, not wise enough, because we're experiencing the ego's illusionary program mindset. We don't have to do that anymore. We have free will. We have a choice. We can choose to see these illusionary programs that we're still buying into as triggers, as signals that are asking us to return back to the present moment, return back to our loving state. That state encompasses such things as forgiveness, compassion, kindness, joy, generosity, peace. All those are us. All those are expressions of love, and love is who we are. And the present moment offers us this understanding, and the breath is a way to get this understanding. And so today we do something quite simple and useful. We practice returning to the present moment. Anytime during the day that we so choose that we have a little time and we're at peace and we're joyful and forgiving, we say, you know what, let me take a breath. And today I'm saying I am peace. So I'll breathe in and think I am, and then breathe out and think while I'm doing that, peace. I am peace. You can say it out loud or within. Just take the deep breath all the way into your stomach, fill it up. I am, and then blow it out, peace. Equally so, anytime you're angry, resentful, jealous, hating, depressed, sad, fearful, stressed out, anxious, whatever the ego's little game is trying to play with your mind. Do not judge yourself for that, because the ego wants you to judge yourself for that, because the ego's main fuel is judgment. So obviously it wants you in the state of judgment, so that you can feed it, so that it can become a greater part of your life, and so that the ego can survive. But today, no. Today we use the ego against itself. We use illusions to return us to the truth, and we do so by coming into the breath and breathing our truth and reminding ourselves of this truth. And because we are all one, when we remember our own truth, we remember this truth in all others. And so let's say you're being angry, or you think somebody made you angry. Okay, you're in that anger, fine. That's where we are right now. When we get a chance to remember that this anger is really a trigger, this anger is really a gift, this anger is helping us practice that we do not belong where it is taking us. So this anger is telling us, in reality, to come back to the breath, to come back into whatever words you're using. God is love. God is peace. I am love. Whatever words you want to use that bring you back into oneness with God, oneness with your true self. And so we do not judge our anger, or we do not judge ourselves for being angry today, or we do not judge our brothers or sisters for making us angry. We instead thank them. We instead thank ourselves, because we're using these illusions, these ego tools, to bring us back to the doorway of peace. And we do so simply through the breath, because we have free will. Any single moment, you can choose what you desire to experience. And every single moment, consciously or not, we are choosing what we are experiencing through our thoughts, through our time, focus, and energy on those thoughts. If thoughts are not helping you get to where you want to go, then stop supporting those thoughts with your time, energy, and focus. Instead, let go. Let them go. They offer you nothing you want. And use them. Use them to return to the present moment. Use them to return to the breath. Use them to return to your true nature. And the more you reinforce the idea of your true nature, the idea that you are love, then the more we will remember that because we are all one, every single being out there is also love. Every single being out there is helping us remember who in truth we are. And so gratitude is the appropriate response to them. Gratitude is the appropriate response to ourselves. Gratitude is the appropriate response to God, to everything, to everyone and all. Every moment can be a gift, because every moment in truth is a gift. A gift that is helping us reach a higher level of consciousness, better self-awareness, finding out who in truth we are. And then when we do, we thank that moment. We thank our life experience. We thank our whole life experience for getting us to this place of peace. And when we do, we reinforce that and we become it. And then we become an example to all others that this peace can be found whenever they so choose to. It's just a choice. A choice to buy into the ego's illusionary past programming, or a choice to return to the breath, to the present moment, to God, to love, to who in truth you are, to who in truth we all are. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you'd be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help with the listing process, and it can help somebody find this information who can use it someday. If you'd like to leave me a question, I would be delighted to try it out for a response. And if you can please subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you in that community. Again, thank you so much for your time. I love you very much. And God willing, we will see each other tomorrow. Peace.